Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. This is I2C Events and Travel. So on this channel, you're going to see some event planning stuff. You're going to see travel, specifically cruises, resorts, things like that, and also a little bit about our life. So if you ever come to the channel or you're getting notifications about some event planning stuff, we just do it all, and that's what the business is. So today's video is going to go over the cruise that we went on with our children. Well, they're not small children, they're adult children, they're in college. So we decided to, just take a family vacation. They haven't been on a cruise in a while, but I do want to talk about this cruise a little bit. We did have a great time. Of course, it could have been better. And there is an underlining issue that we are seeing when we go on cruises. I never want to talk about it. We just kind of look over it. But as a Black couple and a Black family that goes on cruises a lot, we often experience discrimination, y'all. Discrimination, racism, people just not wanting us to be in their presence. And I was truly, truly hurt by this when we went on this cruise because my children experienced it. This particular cruise was Allure of the Seas. We were excited because we've never been on this trip before or this particular boat before. But there were a lot, and I'm not just talking about the guests, because the guests we can't do anything about, that's fine. But the crew, we were not very welcomed. We chose to make the best out of the situation anyway, but there were, specifically on this boat, we could tell that, we were overlooked when trying to order drinks. Even, some of the wait staff, the people that were cleaning the rooms, just going to get services. Now, this was not everyone, but this was rampant on this ship. Even when we went to Coco Cay, the girls decided that they wanted to do an excursion, and they were approached by someone, and it was just a very negative experience. So I'm going to say to you, if you're someone that doesn't want to deal with specifically African Americans, if you're uncomfortable around us or anything like that, then you probably need to get used to us because we're everywhere. Now, I will say that it wasn't everyone, but getting on the elevators and saying, hey, good morning, or how's your trip, or whatever, people wouldn't respond, or people would move over to one side of the elevator, clutch their purses, things like that. And it was just so uncomfortable. It was very disheartening. I did not want my kids to experience that. But, we live and we learn. That's the type of world and society that we live in. So, we're just going to point out the good parts of this cruise, the good things that we did do, the good times that we did have, because these are part of our memories, good and bad and ugly. So enjoy the video. We decided to take a quick little cruise and bring the girls. They've been doing really good in college, doing their thing, so they can buy us a house when they start making money. So we decided that we all need a family vacation, minus a few of the other kids, but they have never been on an Oasis class ship, and we've never been on Allure of the Seas. So we decided this would be a good way to spend a week away from home.
Or maybe we get it up here.
And we were excited.
Hello. To the Star Lounge.
So we had a total of 3 rooms. Listen, if you don't do your safety briefing, they're going to put something on your door, just kind of like a reminder to do it. But we had a total of 3 rooms, and we were going to put them side by side, but someone wanted their own room, and that was fine. But they'd never seen the boardwalk balcony or the other side before, so they were very amazed.
Vicky, what you doing? Why
they
you
really
like that? Girl.
Oh, I have to unlock it from over here.
What are you doing?
It's the bedroom.
Look down there. It's see? Go look, y'all. It's different. Because it's a different side.
Oh, goodness, it's hot.
So the very best thing about this trip were the biodegradable straws. So I no longer have to put the straws and pack them in my bag. They have biodegradable straws. They're kind of plastic, so eventually they do disintegrate in the ocean and it won't kill the fish.
Catch him because it was just
So the
what you
first night
call
we were
it.
very tired,
Was just
but the
coming
girls
on.
wanted to get out and do something. They were very excited to be on board. Normally, first day, travel day, we like to eat something, lay down, get up, go eat again, come back to the room and lay down. But this is
Okay,
their
Amora
cruise,
always
so we
gotta
want to make
touch
sure they have
something.
all the fun. So we decided to go to an event that was at Club Blaze, but as you can see, when we got there, it was a lot of people there. What I do like about the ship is that it's just so bright and beautiful, all the colors and things like that. We really enjoyed just exploring the ship and just looking at different things to do for the next day. Also, make sure
That's
that
the
you
art
have your app
gallery.
downloaded so that you're able to check
This way.
out different things and make your reservation for the shows. A lot of the shows we're not able to get reservations for, even though they recommend that. Kind of like towards the end of the
It's
cruise,
packed,
they were
y'all.
saying that you could go
It's
ahead and
packed.
show up for the events anyway, but they didn't tell us that till like 2 days before the cruise ended. So we missed out on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So after we explored the ship a little bit more, we decided, hey, we're old people, so we're gonna go to our room and rest and relax. And I think they stayed up and went to a couple of the nightclubs and things like that. So every cruise, I say I'm going to have breakfast delivered. I'm gonna get room service, and I don't do it. This is my very first time doing it. Did not know that continental breakfast was complimentary, and that's what's on the paper. But I don't look at the paper. Or I haven't in the past. But this time, my daughter's the one who ordered breakfast every morning and was like, I had my breakfast ordered and delivered, mama, and it's continental breakfast, so it's free. But I wanted to order some other things because we like to eat like food. So I was determined to get this done this time and make sure that I have it put out. I think it says by 3 a.m. So I definitely did that. And let me just say this, order what you want. You're already paying the $7.95 for it, so order what you want. And as many as you want. I don't think there's a limit on anything. We did get grits, but it was no cheese in the grits. They did put a little packet of butter on the side, so I ordered like almost everything. I figured we was gonna want pancakes, bacon, the sausage they cook a little bit too light for me, so I just ordered everything, y'all, as much as I could think of that we want. Something sweet, some eggs, bacon, toast, all that. I got it all.
Here. Oh, we got the.
So the food has arrived, and they will call you before time and just say, hey, your food is coming. So they just want to let you know that your food is going to come. So they called, and we kind of got prepared for them. So I just had to try to remember what I ordered. Oh, it looks so good.
I'm so happy. I never did room service before.
I can't remember. I don't think there was any salt or pepper.
Smell good, look good.
Cool. Thanks for making it go.
Yum. The food was delicious. Now the pancakes were cold, he said, or either the syrup was cold, but everything was delicious to me. I was so very happy. My omelet was good. I got cheese and eggs in it. No, I'm sorry, cheese and ham in it. And sometimes with omelet, they will put too much cheese. And I don't think that was the case on this one, but one of them had so much cheese, I had to kind of pick it out. But it was good. I just like getting up early in the morning. This was about 7 o'clock a.m.
So little.
And sitting on the balcony and just embracing and just looking at everything. So today we are in Mexico. We waited maybe like an hour or two to get off after the dock because we didn't want to be in the line or anything like that. But went to this nice little restaurant and finally found somewhere to sit. The area was beautiful, but we sat down. The guy came over and said, I'm just telling you now there's going to be a long wait. I'll get to you as soon as I can. And he left and was never to be heard from again. We didn't hear from him. We waited like 20 minutes. It was hot outside. So we let the girls decide. We eventually ended up just going back on the ship and eating on the ship because we did want Mexican
I don't know if
food,
somebody's
so
sitting right here, so I'm like,
that's what we did.
Even if it don't work,
So we're back on the boat and we decided to give Sabre a try. So Sabre or Sabor, and it's on the ship. It is one of the specialty dining restaurants. So I think it was like $30 per person, something like that. Y'all, this food was so good. It was delicious, and we will definitely try it again.
Thank you.
I haven't seen it on any other
perfect.
boat.
And we got eggs. This is delish.
They were your best friend, your sister, your
Okay, so we
father.
decided to go in and try a little karaoke. We were gonna sing, but we were so far down on the list we didn't make it. It was fun though. Cheer him on and encourage him to sing, and he stole the show actually. The next day, we got up kind of early and just kind of walked around, but they did have a volleyball tournament. I was going to go do zip lining, and I got up there and got in the harness and everything, y'all, and I just chickened out. I really did. So I decided not to do it. But we went to go watch the volleyball tournament, and it was nice. It was extremely hot out there. We tried to support them.
That we do not need to evacuate at this time. And then we're going to continue on our course, and we will be arriving in Coco Cay tomorrow morning on time. Again, the medical evacuation.
Okay, so it was so confusing because the captain came on, said we had a medical emergency on board, and we were going to have to make a detour. And then maybe like 30 minutes later, he came back on and said we don't need one. So it happened like twice. So
the ambulance
I don't know.
came, but
We're
I'm
hoping and praying that the
surprised
person was okay, because the ambulance came the day before as well. On when we were on shore.
Buenas tardes, damas y caballeros. El
So
capitán
they speak
acaba de
message
hacer
in
una
English
anuncio
and
de un
Spanish.
cambio de planes.
Okay, so this was one of the dinners, and my baby girl decided she wanted to try escargot, y'all, and we were giving her a hard time about it because she does not eat beef. She's kind of picky, but she tried it.
try it. The girl say I'm
Some good things about it. So here we are. We took a couple of pictures, and this was us at dinner. The dining room was gorgeous. It was awesome. So one of the wait staff asked that we want a picture, and we did. And this is just us. This was us 5 on a cruise. There should have been more people with us, but they kind of backed out at the last minute. You know how that goes. But we did have an awesome time. The food was great. And this was after my daughter had tried the escargots. You can see over there with that fork. She had already bitten it and then just put it down. But at least she tried it.
I gotta do better than what we did
So we can't have nothing to ourselves. So whenever my husband and I eat dessert, we always take our utensils and take them together first. I don't know, it's just something we do. But the kids always doing that and was like, oh, we want to do it too. We want to get a video of it.
Some coffee maybe, or
the reason why we don't do stuff together is because we can't never get stuff together on time. We were trying to just hurry up so we can eat.
Jake. Come on,
See?
Jake.
Okay, so we attended the silent hush party. So what it is kind of like, I've seen them around where you put the headphones on and you listen to different music, and everybody's just jamming to a different type of music. You know, you have 2 different choices or whatever, y'all. It was so much fun. And what's even crazier is going back and watching a video of how we sound when we think we jamming and we can't really sing. That's what's crazy. Everywhere I go, they be like, yeah. You go get your video. 24 karat. You heard me? And then you can also change, because notice how we were blue, and then if we didn't like the music or if you wanted something else, you could change to green. So it was 2 different DJs. So it was just really weird looking at it now. It was definitely fun. We'll do it again. Okay, so here's the next day after a fun night. The girls dropped me off at the room, and I think they ended up going back to Club Blaze or something like that. So this is the next day, and you know, we never miss the opportunity to go to Coco Bay. And this was their first time going since all the big changes and things like that, and they were just amazed. Wasn't that many, well, it was a lot of people on the boat, but by the time we got out to Coco Bay, everybody was kind of spaced out, so that was good. And this is the kiddie area. I cheer for any and everybody, y'all. It's vacation, so they were introducing people. And this is the chill island where we always go. It was very hot, so I decided to get a ride and go back on the boat. They did other activities, sure, but I went back on the boat, y'all.
Getting in the water is not her favorite thing to do. It go together.
Okay, so we're back on board and we're eating dinner. We always cheers to dessert.
Yeah, I know how you feel about y'all taking
So after dinner, we wanted to take a look at this Michael Jackson tribute.
What do you want, Jay?
And it was pretty fun. Even the kids came along. I didn't think they would like it, but you know, it was fun just doing the flashback and singing songs. Lord, and it's cold in here. So after my daughter took my card and my money to get on the Rising Tide bar, there she is. I just kind of looked around. And, you know, I've never done a Rising Tide bar before. I probably should have done it with her, but I was just trying to look around a little bit and get back to go to bed, I think. I don't think I went to the casino this night. I don't go every night to the casino. We do every other night. So, departure day. Guys, overall, it was a great cruise. I would definitely go again with kids because when we've traveled with them before, they were like in high school, middle school, things like that, and it was a lot of us catering to them. This time, we were actually able to enjoy our vacation as well while they kind of, you know, went off and had fun and met other people. So, this is departure day. That means maybe they trying to clean this room up. Okay, so my daughter forgot to cash in her winnings from the casino. She won like $45, $50, something like that, I think. I was told previously that you had to do it that night before or you could not cash them in. So we went to guest services to check and she actually cashed them in. I had no idea of this, guys. You know how many vouchers I've thrown away because I did not think we could cash them in? Like, she cashed them in and gave us the money for it. And on the back, it says you have to cash it in the day before the cruise ends. So I was definitely shocked. She was wonderful. Now this is us leaving, and I can say overall we had a wonderful time, but leaving, it was a little antiquated. It was back to gathering and things like that, but I would definitely suggest check out Allure of the Seas, y'all.